Okay, hi. How we doing? I'm here. See, my daughter told me I should start the show that way. Just having the Legos and food sitting here. She's weirder than I am, so watch out. Your president in 40 years is going to be pretty fucking interesting. Good evening. Welcome to my religious corner. Just kidding. I'm Timmy Williams from Whitest Kids You Know. You are watching the Whitest Kids You Know official WKUK Twitch channel. I'm fucking starving, by the way. And this is going to be great. If you don't know, the Twitch channel is something we started doing to have fun during the pandemic, and then it became something we're doing to raise money for our animated movie, an animated film, because we're fancy. An animated film movie that we're making for called Mars, and it is what the hell's my okay. In case you were thinking that because I'm not cooking tonight, that I wouldn't be confused, well, you're fucking wrong. Anyways, okay, now I should be okay the rest of the time. I think. I don't know. Find out. What's in this bag? What's over here? All right, good. Okay, so, so tonight, so my show, we all have shows on our Twitch channel. My show is called Zucchini Boys because it's a cooking show that I started out cooking zucchini figs. And now it's, now tonight it's different. Because I'm about to turn 40. And who doesn't love to turn 40? Most people. So, anyways, so someone suggested last week, well, why don't you just build Legos and eat takeout Chinese food? And I'm like, cool. My town is very small and extremely white, but we still have some Chinese people here who can cook and open a restaurant. So good. So I'm having just a pint of chicken lo mein and a pint of veggie fried rice and also some other stuff. And then I'm going to build Legos, and I'm going to build a Star Wars Lego set right here. And if we hit the hype train, I'll be building a second Lego set, so that's fun. Someone in chat just asked, when is Timmy going to get his birthday prostate exam? It's like, well, you can only see the top half of my body right now, so maybe it's already happening. It's balls night down there, right? Remember balls night? It's balls night. Turning 40 makes you a depressed loser. Nate, I knew you before you turned 40, so I don't think the science is really done on that one yet. Well, let's build some Legos. So this is the Luke and his land speeder from Star Wars: A New Hope, and it's a good movie, and Legos are fun. So here we go. Thank you, everybody, for saying happy birthday. I'll just have to do a blanket thank you for that every little bit. Am I still sick? No, I wasn't. I mean, I guess you could say I was sick, but I got the shot number 1 for the COVID vaccine last week, and it affected me, and I heard that it could affect you more if you've got COVID. There's so much misinformation, because everybody, treats Facebook and Twitch stream chats and other things. Not that I'm saying there's ever been misinformation in this chat, but, in general, people treat chat rooms and social media as if they know what they're talking about. So, anyways, lots of misinformation out there about the vaccine, but I have heard from scientists, people who are related to me, who actually have doctorates in the study of epidemics and pandemics, that so they therefore have gotten good information on the vaccine. Tell me that since I had COVID before that I will get a little more fucked up from the first shot. So anyways, that's what happened. Where are we at on the hype train? So if we hit the hype train tonight, I'm going to build this Lego model right now that the food is in the way of. And then if we hit the hype train level 5 all the way through, I'm going to build another stupider, sillier Lego model. At least not stupider, sillier in general, but sillier for me to build, maybe, Or just one of those things like when I wear pigtails that kind of makes people get worried about conventions. So anyways. All right. Oh, thank you to Dasold Hat. Dad's Sold Hat? Dad's Old Hat. And Rustin Bendrick's going off. People are going off like crazy. Thank you, everybody. So, yeah, this is going to be me just making Legos. And I've really been working with the camera here to make sure that everything is visible. So, you know, feel free to tell me if that's wrong. I know it's hard on the internet. People on the internet generally don't like to tell other people when they think they're wrong. But just, you know, try and do it. And then also, I think the sound's okay, right? Does it sound all right? What was in here? What was in this special box? We need background on that badass frog statue. Okay, I'll give you background. Oh, this is Luke's poncho. Little Luke's Waco poncho. That sounds great. Hype Train's already at level 5. Fuck yeah, I really want to build that other thing. And then once I build the stuff and eat the food, there's going to be, there's another project I can work on. I kind of get Bob Vila style on your ass. So, anyways, lots to do. And no video games or cooking tonight, though. That's interesting, right? A little different. You're supposed to, you know, Legos, when I was a kid and would open Legos, and I'm turning 40 in a few days, so obviously I could say when I was a kid even more often than I already do. So I need to practice that. Anyways, you know, you'd open Legos and it'd be one big sack and you would do the instructions and it would take you for fucking ever. Now they've got directions and shit. Well, I don't need that, so that's why I just poured it all out, although I did still kind of keep it in the piles. So, direction number 1. First, we're going to build there's like a little cave, a little hut thing for the Jawa to hide in. If you've never seen a Star Wars, this is a scene early in the first movie, which is actually part 4. We're looking at Luke's going looking for his other robot, so he takes his golden robot with him, and they get captured by these. The robots get attacked by these little weird brown guys with yellow eyes, who are Jawas. And I know it sounds silly to explain one of the most famous movies ever, but there's people who haven't seen it, so you know, cut them some slack. Excuse me, I burped. Ah! Makes up the stacks, go crazy, be young, have fun. I know, it's not even that much. So they smeared Vaseline on the lens to get the blurry, smeary land speeder effect and hide the wheels. Interesting. What's my order? You mean like what did I eat? What am I eating? I've got chicken lo mein in this box and veggie fried rice over there and also some cream cheese rangoons, which I think are like crab rangoons. I don't know. Why is this thing not updating? Come on, you little bastard, update. No. Anywho, thanks to everybody who's subbing and gifting and donating and all that stuff. Okay, here's the other thing about chopsticks. I can use them. I forgot to ask for them. And, you know, I shouldn't expect that the Chinese restaurant in South Dakota, when they see a guy like me walk in, they're not going to immediately just assume, like, that guy needs chopsticks. You know? So, but anyways, I'm okay with a fork if you guys are. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I did not watch the Loki trailer. What do I think I'll be doing when I'm 80? This. Oh. I use a fork well. Thank you, Burrito. I really appreciate it. I got this shirt today. You know, I like to buy myself fun things during the pandemic. Check this out. Now, really, I should be cooking in this shirt because ever since I was a kid, one of the Muppets the good thing about the Muppets is there's so many people you identify with, so many characters in the Muppets that you're like, yeah, I fucking get it. But for me, the Swedish Chef, especially in my adulthood, has just been like, yes, that is who the fuck I am. You know, it's, am I already confused here? Probably. Okay. Anyways, the Swedish Chef is just who I am as a person, because let's think about it. What is the Swedish Chef, okay? He's kind of anxious, but he's a lot of fun, right? He's silly. He makes a big mess in his kitchen, and when he talks, no one fucking understands what he's talking about, but they all like, but he doesn't know that they don't know, that he doesn't know that no one knows what he's talking about. So I think that kind of, you may be able to see there how I can relate to it. Oh shit, we hit the number 5 hype train. Great. Okay, so step number 3. Yeah, since we hit the hype train, I will reveal the next Lego kit soon. Let's get this one going, though, huh? Anyways, let's just say there will be a second Lego kit now because we hit the hype train. So thank you to everybody, because all that money helps us make the movie. And if you don't know much about the Mars movie yet, well, it's really happening. We've already recorded all the voices. Okay. The animation is coming along. There's character designs happening that we've been revealing on our Saturday night show, which is normally all of us, unless I get the vaccine and feel like shit, which is what happened last week. But so, yeah, it's like really happening, and it's so cool that, we've done it almost, independently, just through fans and, food folks and fun. And, which means it's going to we'll be able to make it real fucking bananas crazy too, So, anyway, very excited about all that, How are we doing in chat? Thank you, everybody, for saying happy birthday. I don't know why my fucking thing isn't doing the thing. Let me see here. You guys know what I mean, right? What percentage of the movie is financed at this point? I am the person with the least amount of information on that. However, I know that we have been around the halfway point, so I would say that. All right. Well, I'm already at step 6 on this shit. This is crazy. You like my frog and toad statue? Okay, the frog statue. My parents are like junkers, auction people, whatever you want to call, where they would actually, since COVID, not really, but before that they were, because my parents are like smart parents, so they actually like stayed home during COVID and shit. They didn't get sick until they got shot number 2. Anyways, but they used to go to auctions and find weird shit to sell, and I was with them once and found this, and I was like, any amount of money, I don't care, just get it for me, and I was paying for it, but my dad, knowing how to auction, was doing it, right? It was like 75 cents. No one wants that fucking thing except me, because I'm a fucking nutcase. So, there it is. Reginald, the Frogman. And this shelf right here. This is a new shelf for my Blu-rays. I know a lot of you are fucking stalker types, so you can probably tell just by watching Self-Suck Saturdays that I had new furniture in my background, right? So, it's a big, tall shelf. And I want it to be for Blu-rays, okay? But it only came with 3 shelves. It's got adjustable holes, right? So, it only came with 3 shelves, which means I can get more shelves in there for Blu-rays. So, my ex-wife and I still get along really well. I swear this is all going somewhere. Her boyfriend is like a genius with woodworking, and they made me a beautiful bookshelf last year. So, I just called him up. I said, I need 3 pieces of wood. And he's like, well, we can paint them black. I'm like, no, I want them to stay natural. So, because what's going to happen is it's going to alternate black, natural, like that. And then I randomly put this frog in the middle. My daughter's like, well, the frog's got to stay right there. And I'm like, okay. So these movies won't be there. I'm going to put other fun little toys and tchotchkes and things there. Maybe even get more weird little shelves that can go around them or something. And then continue with the Blu-rays down here. So one of the things I want to maybe get to tonight is varnishing some wood. And sanding and varnishing like fucking Bob Vila. Is a Blu-ray like a Netflix stream movie? Funny. Okay. All right. We're going to continue with the rock thing that we're making here. But anyways, we did hit the hype train. So congratulations to myself because I get to make another Lego model after this. And congratulations to you all for increasing your own fun. It's a weird way to say that. All right. So. Yo, I gotta say, this toy that's meant for like 11-year-olds, I'm fucking speeding through it. Oh yeah, let's get a progress check. Can you guys see this okay? All right, so I just completed step number 9. There's number 9, and I'm right there, so it's looking all right. I do like to try and make sure I got all the little steps, and also Legos, I feel like... Holy fucking shit. That is insane. That is fucking bananas. That's never happened to me before. Oh my god. Yes, F in chat. Oh my god. You know what? It's nice to see F in chat for the video feed not dying, though. It's nice to see F in chat for a fucking crazy Lego explosion. Man, that just ruined everything. I hope I didn't break any Legos. I'm sure I didn't. But I was trying to push it down. Jesus Christ. Can anyone else... I just can't believe that happened. Yeah, we got to clip that one. That was fucking nuts, man. Jeez. All right. Let's focus on eating food right now because that's how I handle stress. So, oh my God. Hulk boys, I'm a good actor. I love, in an ironic way, the people that think any of this on any of our streams is ever planned out. Dude, how would I have to fucking... How... I can't rehearse that. I can't rehearse, lines, let alone breaking Legos with my hands. Did Legos explode in the food? Oh, probably should have checked before I ate a big bite. Goodbye. Okay, so let me pick up some Legos now, apparently. Oh, God. And as some of the people in chat who have visited my home in real life can attest to, my floor is not going to be easy to find stuff on because it's dirty and the carpet's weird, so, We'll just have to see. I'm going to have to take out my cell phone flashlight here. See what I missed. Oh, God. Oh, knees. Almost 40-year-old knees. Oh, God. There's some more. Hey, what do I got in here? Oh, what's that? That's a perler bead. What is this? No. Is that a Lego? No. That is Easter grass. It's Easter grass, Barb! Barb, we're not cooking, Barb! Barb, I hope you got some, Barb! You want a wonton, Barb? Oh, God. Anyways, so, oh, hey! That was on purpose. All right. Oh. Okay. I also think I need to turn the air conditioning on now that I'm all fucking heated up and stressed out. Yeah, back to step one, right? Holy fucking shit, man. Whoa, are Lego Swedish? Yeah, you might be right about that. I have talked about the Legos, the frog statue already. I got it a long time ago. It used to appear in my old streams. When I streamed by myself years ago, for 30 people at a time, it was when, it's when the Nazis had taken hold of Pepe the Frog. That had happened. And also, that gif of, here come that boy, oh shit, what up? It's a little frog on the unicycle was a big deal. So I would just have this guy pop up and be like, here come that boy, oh shit, what up? Like that. And, okay, the reason I brought up the Nazis absconding with Pepe the Frog was that I was trying to, have, the cool anti-Nazi frog. And I was telling people that the, oh shit, here come that boy one was the anti-Nazi frog. But you know what? I'm sure, with everything, it ended up being racist somehow. So, it got milkshake ducked, Yeah, exactly. I wanted to be the Antifa frog. Okay, so here we are back at step... I'm still missing pieces. Dude, oh, wait, here they all are. Duh. Okay, so I'm actually just going to take it apart and do it again so that I know I didn't miss anything. Man, I can't fucking believe that happened. I really can't. Yo, someone just said they would take a loose box of Legos to a trap party and just leave it out so that people could make whatever they wanted. Now, I don't know what a trap party is, but I would go to that if I knew there was Legos there. I do like Legos. Not as much as Zach, because you know about Zach. I'm just kidding. I think he actually used to hear that all the time as a kid. It probably would traumatize him, so I'm not going to say it. Anyways, but he does like Legos too. I think we all do. Who doesn't like Legos? Legos is one of those things where it's if you don't like it, it should be a red flag, right? People who don't like Tom Petty, you know what I mean? What the fuck? When someone tells you, oh, so a trap party is like tweakers? Would I ever body slam a ton of Legos? I kind of did a little bit. Well, I'm not getting updates on my, I don't know, my fucking feed thing is not working. So, whatever. But, everything's kind of jacked up. Anyways, thank you to everybody who's, if you're making donos right now, I'll figure it out so I can look at it. I don't know why they're not working. Let's build Timmy a new PC. Nah, yeah, you don't have to do that. Do I need one? Sure. Do I want you to build me one? Nah, that's okay. I'll figure it out eventually. And that's when the Ron Howard narrator goes, he didn't. Okay, so. All right, so whatever I did last time when the Legos exploded all over me, I'm not going to do that again. I got to eat more. I'm starving to death. And I'm using up lots of energy having a fucking Lego-based panic attack. Ron China Howard. Is that who you are? Dude, I love it when Job said, was it Job or Tobias says, I do deserve a fancy phone, and Ron Howard goes, he didn't. And man, now it just makes me miss Jessica Walters again. I'm going to be in mourning for years. Eat the goons? Yeah, I'm going to eat a goon right now. What is that frog? Oh man. Dude, I think we're going to have to get, what did I say his name was? We're going to have to get the frog, Edward, what did I call him? Anyways, he's got to get his own Twitch show because he's more popular than me. Yeah, dude, she died like a week or two ago. Little Timmy Pig Dick. It took a while for someone to say that. Is there a way I could chew louder? I don't know. Is there a way you could chat whinier? Okay. Continuing on. Let's see if we can fucking not ruin everything this time. Good God. All right. I need to give Zach a lot of shit for Timmy Pig Dick. You know what? Well, you're wrong. I don't. Because it's like, the revenge shit is never funny. Also, you know, I actually think it's great. Like, they obviously were having a good time talking about it. I thought it was really funny because I was like sick that night, right? And I was about to get in bed. I was talking to my girlfriend on the phone, and I see a chat or a text from Sam come in being like, can we call you? And she was like, do you need to go? I'm like, you know, I'm going to go to bed soon anyways. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure it was something silly, and that it's by the time I can get back to them, they'll probably have passed. But then I got off the phone soon enough. I'm like, you know what? They're still streaming. I should ask them. So I did. And what do the Legos taste like? Yeah, just like plastic. Anyways, let's have some veggie fried rice. Anyway, so then I called them, and first we were talking about the Mensa thing. I think this conversation where I called in has been clipped. But anyways, then they bring up the pig dick thing, and they're like, are you mad? I'm like, no, it's hilarious. And I told them I want to get a bowling shirt embroidered with little Timmy Pig Dick on it. Right. It's just funny, you know? And people are like, is it insulting? I'm like, I don't know. I mean, they're saying little Timmy, right? Not little dick. And I'm little. And pig dick, if you say it fast, it's not like big dick, right? Pig dick. Timmy's got a big dick, right? So there you go. And then, so what I was also very happy to see was our conversation went on to go about, like, saying I could lead a ska band called Menska and the Pig Dicks or something. And that really got... chat really loved that. And it became so many pieces of fan art. Like, fan art on this Saturday is going to be like a 3-hour special because there's going to be so much Timmy Pig Dick fan art. You know? So how could you be mad about that? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying to you, the people. Cook a pig dick or make pork rinds. That's not a bad idea. I don't know how to do any of that, but I like the idea. Okay, so without making this thing explode again, here is the Jawa cave so far, and I think it's done. Jawa cave's done. Done! Jawa cave's done, Merb! All right. And remember, because we hit the hype train, I'm going to be making a second Lego model. And it's going to be fun, but we got to get this one done first, you know? Now we're making Luke's land speeder. Is going to be this one, which I assume is the rest of the thing, you know, because that's some big shit there. Okay. Healthy Hog Boys. Dude, let's get Darren and me on the same show again, like when he guested on Zucchini Boys a few months ago. So we'll call it Healthy Hog Boys. Eat a Lego for the hype train. The hype train already happened, and I already had something decided, and you don't get to decide. If we get another hype train, will you make a third bottle? No. I don't know if I have one ready to go. The only other one I have ready to go would be the one I put in my daughter's Easter basket, and wouldn't that destroy her? I love you guys, but I don't destroy my daughter's heart and mind. Love you, you know? This is just out? I would destroy her mind if I took the Lego kit that's in her Easter basket out to make for you guys. That'd be terrible. Okay, Fruit Brute just asked me what I'm reading right now. Great question. Love books. Big fucking dork. I'm finally reading a book that Zach recommended to me on stream many months ago. I want to say October, or I don't know, it was a long time ago. Called How to Change Your Mind, written by Michael Pollan, and it's about, I'm only a few pages into it. I just started this morning on the crapper, and haven't had time to get into it. Anyways, it's a great book so far. It is about the medicinal uses of mushrooms. You thought I was 30? Yeah. So does the DMV. Okay. I was thinking of a dad joke. You could tell, right? You could tell I was trying to think of one. If you're just joining us, I'm making Legos and eating Chinese food because it's my birthday coming up. So why fucking work? Why should I have to cook? Huh? Don't I give you enough? So I'm making a Star Wars Lego model, and because we hit a hype train after this, I will make a second model. And then after that, if we still have time, I will do something else. Now, I'm thinking I'm missing a piece still, but I might not be. It might be fine. Everything might be fine, but generally everything is horrible, right? That's what being me is like. So I'll just use one of these for now. And if we, excuse me, good lord. And if it looks like I am missing one, then we'll fucking panic later. Okay. So now I need more things. Yeah. Okay. These go in here. Okay, I'm on step number 8 of Luke's land speeder. Here's what we got so far. Kind of fun, right? It's like it's not fun yet. It's just it's a shape of a basketball paint, right? The piece you are missing is within. Isn't that the goddamn truth? I have several books on meditation, none of which I've even gotten close to opening yet. Who else out there? I can't be the only person that during COVID was like, I'm going to start getting into finding my balance, my inner balance, and got yourself either online classes or books or a video about it and have fucking shit the bed and not done a goddamn thing. Who else? Huh? Spirituality is bullshit. They must be fun. And meditation and spirituality are not really, I mean, I don't know if I'd say they're the same thing. I'm Too Up says, I've taught a lot of people meditation and such this last year. Cool. You didn't shit the bed, but I shit my pants many times. Well, no one cares because you can't go outside, so fucking shit them away, buddy. All right. Yeah. Someone else just brought that up. Fucking great point. Working on balancing basic needs, too. Isn't that a motherfucker, huh? Well, and you know, in case you thought my life was easy, which I can't imagine anyone would at this point, you know, we all struggle with stuff. You know, one of my struggles is actually giving a shit about yourself in the first place. You know what I mean? And you got to get there before you can, you know, it's just hard. The whole goddamn thing's hard, you know? So, however, sitting down, eating Chinese food, and playing with toys in front of people isn't a bad thing to do. You know, isn't a bad way to practice self-care while also trying to raise some funds for your silly movie, right? Sammy Clifford says, I've been microdosing psilocybin for mental health. It does wonders. Good for you. Great to hear. I can't wait to get more into that book. And I live in a state that'll probably, you know, legalize mushrooms, I don't know, maybe before the heat death of the universe. Probably not. But after the heat death, I'll be ready. If you don't know, now you know, I live in South Dakota, where we said we want legal weed, and then our governor said, but I'm corrupt as fuck. And so now we're not going to get it. Our governor is Kristi Noem, who, you know, you've heard me go off on enough times, but I think it can never be said enough. She's a goddamn piece of shit. And my daughter and I were talking about how horrible she is today. This is a fun topic in South Dakota. A lot of people have, even people who are like, you know, don't agree with me on other things, like agree that she sucks, right? So anyways, my daughter said, well, she needs to be more like a gnome and just stand in the yard and shut up. I was like, hell yeah, daughter. That's a great, very strange joke. Good job. Okay, what do I do with this? What? Put it down like this? All right. All right, so now we're here. Let's go to the Supreme Court this month. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But, I mean, I'm sure she has more than one bought-off fucking redneck mob fucking corrupt card up her sleeve. Welcome to 40. Thank you. Ugnaughts doing kamikaze attacks with land speeders. Where's that? What's that? That sounds like fun. I don't look a day over 40. Well, I'm 2 days before 40, so suck my butt. I know you were looking for a response like that. You also seem very nice. You guys want me to make waffles? Is that what you said? I'll make a goddamn waffle. Yeah, wait a minute. Have I not done breakfast for dinner yet on the stream? Somebody remind me. I mean, you know, I'm losing it. I'm 40. I don't remember things anymore. I'm almost 40. I'm 39 and 364 days. Okay, so now I'm done with step 13 on the land speeder. There's that. Toaster waffles? No, I'd bake real ones. But, I mean, toaster waffles are good. I just, you know, for a stream, I want to do something with a little more effort involved, you know. Okay, so where's this stuff going? Man, the dark stuff is when Lego, that's when my eyes really start to feel old, you know. When they're showing the directions for the dark gray and black Legos, I'm like, huh? The fuck? Okay, that goes there. That goes there. All right. Step number 15. All right. I'm not out of these pieces yet. So I think I'm still doing all right. Okay. Okay. I'm giving updates every time I get to a new page, so I'm almost there, and I'll show you y'all where I'm at. What the hell's going on here? I need 2 of those. Okay. Timmy, are you the youngest of the WKUK group? No, I'm not the youngest member of the Whitest Kids. Sammy is. Excuse me. Little Sammy Brown. Who's the member, you know, the bruiser of the bunch, but also the youngest. Okay, so now I've passed step 16? 16! Sex! So now it looks like this. It's almost done, right? It looks exactly like a land speeder. What's cooking, JK? Happy birthday. I love that. A good response. You're wonderful. I think I'm almost done eating, but yeah. Am I going to eat it when I'm done? Sure. Sam? Okay, someone says Sam is the youngest, question mark? Dude looks like he drives a big white van. What does that have to do with being younger? You could be a fucking creep at any age. You know? I mean, look at half you guys. Just kidding. Sam is Ted Bundy in a good way? How do you be... Anyways, I love Sam, and when he gets ragged on, I don't like it. But, I mean, I feel like what's happening right now is all loving, so that's fine. Okay, so now I'm almost done with step 18. I was a teenage creep, then I got laid, so that stopped happening. Yeah, because as we all know, you have sex once, and then you stop being a creep. Okay, so, step 18... And now we're here. Hey, by the way, sometimes I love that everybody's having fun tonight. I'm having fun tonight. Sometimes the chat goes by too fast and I miss it, so don't take it poisonally. Okay, so... Oh my god, what am I looking at? Oh, this goes here? What the fuck? Oh, there's a... Okay. Oh, God. All right. There's a before direction. You know, with Legos, they give you... Sometimes you got to make the piece to put on it. So I'm supposed to be doing this part first. And if I would have fucking read the directions, I would have knew that. And now I'm getting so fucking freaked out for a second. Okay. So, that goes here? Yes. All right. Shit's getting weird on this thing. Tell you what. Oh, stickers! Okay, now we get to put on stickers. These take sticker number 2. There's sticker number 2. And if anyone else builds Legos often, you know, I like building Legos. Actually, last year on my birthday, I bought myself some Star Wars Legos as well. I got the AT-AT from Mandalorian, along with, it had Mando and 2 aliens and that transphobe idiot, all little characters. Very cool. And, anyways, I built that, and now I'm doing this one this year. But anyways, the stickers on Lego models are fucking pain in the ass. I feel like I need one of those giant magnifying glasses and like a study light, like the dude who fixes toys in Toy Story 2, you know? That was an ATST. You're right, Panini. Sorry. I normally know that shit. I'm clearly turning 40. I would be the person correcting the misuse of that term a couple of years before, but you know, now I forget. And you know, sometimes when you correct people, seeing a 40-year-old man excited for stickers gives me hope, a new hope, if you will. Fucking great joke. Congratulations. Someone keeps asking, and you know, sometimes I hate it when someone spams a question, but this one's so weird. I feel like they have some sort of specific condition, and if they don't, if I don't answer it, they might have a problem. So that's when I'm like, yes, I better help this person. So I forget your name already, but yes, I do like salt and vinegar potato chips. And I hope that helps you. Okay, so now we're past step 20. A crate dragon play set? That'd be dope. Okay, so we need... I might start to run out of pieces here. What is this supposed to be? Dang, Timmy is spicy? That wasn't even that spicy. And where the fuck have you been? Okay, so... Let's see here. There's that. Thanks. Always, Timmy's always red hot. What WWTF are you building? What are you asking? And also, I'm building Legos. And I'm making Luke's land speeder from Star Wars. Have you guys heard of the Star Wars? Oh, now I gotta turn it over. Okay. So we put one here. One here. One here. Star Wars, you mean those J.J. Abrams movies? Yeah. J.J. Abrams, creator of Star Wars. Okay. Now I need 9 of these clear white discs. You know what? Whoever mentioned earlier, one of those great facts about the first Star Wars film is that they used Vaseline on the film, on the frames, to make it look like the land speeder was floating. So here what they've done is giving you a bunch of these clear plastic things to put on the bottom of the land speeder that will give it the same effect. So I think it's pretty hilarious. Lego, you know, I feel like Lego used to be the more like weird outlier toy, like when I was a kid a little bit, and then now it's taken over the whole goddamn place. And you know, it's a little corporate. I feel like the plastic feels like it got cheaper. And also, I think they still do that thing that annoys me where if the little Lego character is a lady, they give it like these curves on her, like she's supposed to, but it's still square. The body is still square, but there's drawn on curves. Like, uh-oh, if the Legos don't give people boners, we could make the fans upset, you know. So, anyways, I feel like sometimes they've run far afield from what they used to be, but Lego still kick some goddamn ass, you know? So, anyways. Dude, Legos were spaceships back then, too. I mean, you know, the 80s spaceship Legos, that was a real thing. Anyways, this is where we're at right now on Luke's land speeder. We're still building upside down. And I tell you what, if you're wanting to build Legos, especially with children, you know, doing things with your kids, I don't really recommend hanging out with your kids. But, you know, if you want to and don't want to take my advice, I would say for every step when you're building Legos, make sure I would suggest laying the pieces out. You know what I mean? Which I just did for this step. You start a Lego Sesame Street set? Cool. Is it new? That sounds awesome. I would be extremely into that. I love the goddamn Muppets. I'm wearing a Muppet t-shirt. Yeah, kids, just break your Legos. No kids. No kids. No friends. No broken Legos. Would I call it a piece en place? I don't speak other languages, so. No entiendes. No entiendes su stuff. Okay. Did you notice how I said there that I don't speak other languages? And then it seemed like maybe he does. And it's like, no, he clearly doesn't. Oh, I was supposed to turn the model back over there. Okay. Watch the Oscar the Grouch scene. Okay. You can save time by organizing the bricks by size. Yeah. That's, see, I think part of the Lego thing is to have to fucking look for stuff, though, you know? Sometimes it's horrible. I remember when I first realized I am getting old is when, because my daughter is, you know, she's almost 10 now, but she's still, like, small in size, right? And which is totally fine, of course. I'm not going to rag on over that. But when she was very little, and still wants to sometimes, she would want to put all the Lego pieces for the model we're building on the floor. And, you know, we have carpet, and you're looking for the little pieces, and my back's hunched over, and I was like, that's it. I'm fucking too old for this shit. And we're using the table, you know. So sorry, we're going to have to clear away the 6 months worth of unopened bills and put the Lego model on the table. What did I think of the Swedish films like in Be Kind, Refined? I didn't really pay that much attention. Oh, you know what I do like as far as Lego culture goes? I was a huge fan of most Lego video games. I think they're fucking fun. I like the sense of humor. And as a Marvel head, especially, the Lego Marvel Superheroes and Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 were just incredible in Marvel fan service, you know? And I don't mean fan service like, we're mad there's a girl, so don't give the girl any lines in your next movie. Like what happens with other franchises. But I mean like, hey, you know, this is they came up with a great story in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 to just throw in every character and all these different alternate dimensions and timelines and stuff, so it was a lot of fun. And there's also Lego Marvel's Avengers, which is an adaptation of the films, but is really funny. And also has a lot of crazy-ass stuff for old-school Marvel fans, like devil dinosaurs in it, stuff like that. What they do is they take the lines from the Avengers films, but then, like, use them out of context. It's pretty funny. Okay, now we get to make the little Luke guy, apparently. That's the next step. I gotta eat more. Yeah, all right. Lego Movie should have been nominated for Best Animated Feature Oscar. Abso-fucking-lutely. Did it not? Some of these comments are going by too fast, but thank you so much, everybody. 356 viewers. That's pretty good for Zucchini Boys. Was there a Lego set you really wanted as a kid but never got? Probably wouldn't have a lot of cash. Okay, so here's Luke's little drug rug. So put that over him. Here's his face. And here's his hair, which, since it was the 70s and it's kind of long hair, you could also call that a drug rug, right? You're on blast, Hamill. All right. There's little Luke. Look at him. It's very bright, I know. Anyways. Yeah, that laugh was real fucking weird, and I don't apologize for it. Okay, next up. We're almost done with this speeder. What is it, 7:53? I think we're going to be half and half for making Lego models. All right. Yeah, you know what? There have been a few people in my life that said I look like Paul Rubens' character, Pee-wee Herman. And I like how I announced that as if you don't all know what that is. I don't really, I mean, I get it. I get why you would say that when you're trying to insult me. You know, like, it makes sense. But I also don't really see it personally. But I gotta say, that laugh was extremely Pee-wee Herman. Yeah, I know exactly, Benny. That's what I was just saying. Yep. Timmy should be flagship. It's almost like I could just be flagship anyways. Without even having to say it. Alright, so. But you know what? I don't like that people think I don't like Newsboys, because I do, and I think those guys are great, and I think Darren and Sam are great. I think we're just a bunch of good guys, and you know, I think when people sometimes might think any animosity between us is real, I think it saddens me, because we all know it's not, but that's okay. The whole thing about Pee-wee's the build-up. You have to sound a little shy first, then by the end you're fucking screaming. Oh, yeah. Dude, Pee-wee's Big Adventure rewatched recently, and what a fucking brilliant movie. You know, you watch that and you're like, where the hell is that Tim Burton? You know? Like, where the fuck did that guy go? Oh, we get to put out another sticker! You know what? I got to put it on the sticker first before I put it on this thing. What is it? Sticker number 6? You got it, sheet. What is my favorite Star Wars movie? The real answer is Empire Strikes Back, but I'm going to say Last Jedi right now just to piss people off. Oh, God, putting on these little stickers is so fucking crazy. Oh, that's pretty crooked. The best Star Wars film was the film left by that alien on Slave Leia. Wow. That's a good one. We're redoing this sticker. I need a fucking tweezers. Barb! Barb! Bring down a tweezer, Barb! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Did Timmy become Zach for a second? I don't even know what that means. Handsome and powerful? I wish. Okay. I'm going to put this sticker back on. What's the deal with Barb? Barb, what's your deal? Barbara's my upstairs neighbor. And I like to yell at her. And by upstairs neighbor, I mean exists in my head. Okay, so this is... Timmy, do I have a favorite birthday memory? You know what? There's some... My mom is an excellent dessert maker and baker and cook. And when I was like... Ooh, what was that? 5 maybe? She made a stack of donuts with like the number 5 on it. Fucking brilliant cake. Yeah, I guess not technically cake, but anyways. I'm going to finish up eating, sort of, and then get to a dessert that is special because... There's a fan who and her husband who send me a bunch of stuff, cookies, and she is now a baker, and it's hold on and hang on in the chat. And she has also made me hats. Yeah, just it's fun, you know, having made this stream, when we started streaming and stuff, and finding out how many fans are talented. I mean, lots of great fan art, obviously. There's people making music now. There's people making cookies and hats. There's people doing art and animation. It's just fucking bananas, and I love it. Anyways, she sent me some birthday goodies. I'm going to eat some in a second here. So, very much appreciated, you know? I don't know if she's in here or not. She might not be. She's probably busy being a successful baker. What? Oh, then I put another one of these on this way? Oh, I see. Okay. You need a show called Timmy Time? Well, I mean, this is like... It's me. And there's time happening, and I appreciate it. But I mean, this is kind of what this is that. But you're saying you wish you had a show where I'm like there's 2 of me on a split screen, and everyone hates me. Is that what you are wishing for? Okay. I love the Star Wars movie when Dumbledore dies. I love the Star Wars movie where you could spell your silly joke. I'm getting a little sassy. Maybe I need to get to my dessert. When is a new role-playing game coming out? P.S. Happy birthday. Thank you. I don't know. Look at this Lego piece. What the hell is that thing? That's some crazy shit there. Okay. I'm making some sort of thruster right now. You know, thrusting. Okay. The way Voldemort attacked Han Solo. Okay, that was pretty good. Oh, there we go. This, and I need this. And then, what the fuck is that piece? This? Okay. What is the funnest Lego set you ever built? Sorry if this is already asked. It was not, and that's a great question. Someone did ask what my favorite one was. Or no, someone asked what one did I want that I never got, and I didn't really have a good answer on that. Sorry. I really loved the Lego pirate stuff when I was a kid. The pirate Legos were fucking crazy. They had huge ships, and they were always fighting the, I don't know, like the Spanish army, that was like taking over America all the time, like at the time, South America and stuff, and looking for the city of gold and all that kind of stuff. A lot of fun. Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. What is the question? Do I like those? If I had to choose, it'd be Star Wars, but Lord of the Rings is very good. Okay. What did I do wrong here? Oh, I didn't put 2 of these things on. Oh my god. Okay. Hey, hold on, hang on. Hey, thank you. You're there. Thank you for the fudge. Okay, well, while you're here, hold on, hang on, don't leave. I'll eat some fudge right now. Oh, she's driving. Okay, well, don't watch and drive. Anyways, she made me several treats that my daughter and I have been eating, but she made birthday cake fudge. Look at that shit, huh? Nice. So, hell yeah. That is some birthday cake fudge. It is dank AF. You're right. How much did this Lego set cost? Last time I looked at Lego, the cheapest set was like $40. This is 20 or 30. And the branded stuff is more expensive, but I just wanted to have fun. Okay, we need sticker number 3. You know what? I thought I was going at a good clip here, and it really slowed down for all this stuff. Okay. Alright. I look slim, buddy. You know what? I've been packing the fucking weight on lately. But thank you. I lost a whole bunch of weight in 2018. So, luckily, it's still way less fat than I used to be. But lately, I've been kind of beating myself up for being chubby, which nobody should do. But, we all do sometimes, so. What am I not doing right here? Oh, God. Okay. Did your turn 1 billion years old? I don't know what that means. Timmy, you are a beautiful man. Don't let yourself tell you otherwise. I'm beautiful and everybody loves me. Thanks, Gabriel. I need the reminder sometimes. Jesus Christ. My zucchini man looks like Bret Hart. I know. Isn't that great? That's Ron Luhorn, an artist on Reddit, Twitter, and everywhere, I think. All the things. Anyways, they made that. Okay, so yeah, that's what that's supposed to be. Sweet. So now we got one of the engines made for the land speeder. That took a goddamn long time, didn't it? Just make sure you don't step on one of those Legos by accident. Oh, yeah. You don't think my body can handle it now at your age, which is mid-30s plus a couple of years. I mean, you could say 40. I'll be 40 in like 2 days. But yes, you're right. I have a kid, right? Stepping on a Lego, that's some serious business. Somebody tell him about the new Lego pirate sets. He'd love to have them. Timmy, yes. Hey, you Lego sets. Adventures of Interest, that was a good joke. Said stepping on a Lego equals a free pass to Cuss Town. You're fucking right about that. Cuss Town is always open around here. My daughter's 9. She knows her half-sister, which it would mean her mother's other kid, that is not mine, got in trouble recently regarding swear words. And we were telling her, like, hey, you just made a mistake. Just make sure you don't remember not to do that again. And, it's just important to learn when it's okay to maybe say those and when it's not. And my daughter tells her, this is just one of the greatest things I've ever heard a human being say. And I'm not just doing like, oh, I love my daughter shit. I'm like, I'm serious. I think this is funny. My daughter tells her, yeah, It's okay to hear swear words, but not to say them. Which, if that rule, now think about it. If that rule applied to everybody, then, I mean, that's a fucking cosmic mindfuck right there, right? It is a double standard, right? It's to me, it caused me just as much confusion as John Connor sending back his best friend to fuck his mom, thereby producing John Connor. You know? Spoilers for a 40-year-old movie. Which is me. Okay. If I can have any Lego minifigure, who would it be? Ooh, the whole group of Devo would be cool, which I guess is kind of a cheat answer. But anyways, I think that'd be fun, right? I'm saying it's a cheat answer because it's more than one. Oh, Whitest Kids Legos would be cool, but if you look in on Reddit a couple weeks ago, someone made a goddamn fantastic Lego model of the Whitest Kids. Like, it was really cool. Oh my god. I'm going to blow up the Legos again. This is crazy. There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Sticker number 4, Barb. Are we not men? We are Lego. That's very good. Thank you, Bad Don Alert. Yo, thank you to everybody donating and subbing and gifting subs. My little feed that tells me when people do that is not working right now. But just know that I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is really coming together now, motherfuckers. Okay. So, there we go. Now we got both of the cool little engine things on Luke's land speeder. You can pretty much tell what's happening here. I'm just realizing I think I bought another version of this set, like, you know, long years ago when I was a kid, you know. Who's my favorite Star Wars character? Well, favorite as a classic character would probably be Luke. And I gotta tell you, you know, despite popular opinion, I even like. Did I mute there for a second? Weird. Anyways, yeah, I really like Luke and Han, obviously, you know. You heard that? How did you hear that? Are we gonna play Lego Star Wars games? No. Okay. What am I doing here? Okay, I need one there. Wait, am I breaking stuff? I put stuff on... oh, no, I put some pieces on upside down. God. Your favorite Star Wars character is Picard. Dude, I saw... I'm sure this person was just trolling, but there was some discussion about Star Wars or something on Twitter. I can't remember what it was about. But somebody said... It's like, why would you like Star Trek? Star Trek... It's just a watered-down attempt, or a low-budget attempt at doing Star Wars. Which, look, I love pissing people off. And I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, but I like Star Trek. I think it's cool. I just don't watch it a lot, you know? But I think that's just a profoundly insane statement. And I'm sure the person was just trolling, but still, that's amazing. And speaking of that, did anybody else who's into movies and stuff catch that lady tweeting the other day that... Alien isn't a horror movie? She had a poll, and it was like crazily, you know, it was like 100,000 people voted, and like 98% of people said yes, it's a horror movie because it's a horror movie. And she said, I don't think horror movies can take place in space. Anyways, I'm now at step 50. I just completed step 53. That's where we're at. We're getting close. Timmy, I don't know what it is, but you're speaking of hope for us suffering single dads. Well, I'm sorry you're suffering. I know that it's, you know, being a single dad can be weird sometimes because some people just don't fucking get it, you know. But sorry you're suffering. Okay, and if I can make it better, well, that means a lot. Thank you for saying that. What is this piece? This is like a weird little piece of gear, like Luke's gear. And I guess that just sits in there. What was even Jason in space? Yeah, her whole argument was like, horror can't be in space because horror's about the unknown and space is already unknown. Which is a bullshit. I mean, it's a crazy argument. And you know what? Nobody needs to even talk about that thing anymore because it happened yesterday and it's over, right? But it's still kind of an interesting topic to argue. It's almost like debate practice because everybody's going to disagree with that. Who would agree with that? And it kind of gives you a chance to learn how to formulate your own opinions about things, right? And so when I was thinking about it, I was thinking... okay, so if you're saying that a horror movie in space can't be a horror movie because space is... horror movies are about the unknown and space is already unknown. Okay, I get that idea, all right? I kind of understand what you're saying. However, let's think about this. Like an Alien, for example, or Jason X, which takes place in space and someone just mentioned. Okay, in both those movies, space is not the unknown, right? Space has been fucking, mapped out and colonized, right? I mean, in Alien, they're fucking space truckers. In Alien, the world has already gotten to the point where we have, like, blue-collar motherfuckers out there just shipping stuff, you know? Yeah, and I mean, it's a dumb argument anyways. That's only one of many ways you could shoot that argument down. But I'm just saying that's one way to do it. IMO. IMHO. Oh, I never saw Space Truckers. Wasn't that Stuart Gordon or somebody big? Do you have a favorite wrestler? I never really paid much attention to wrestling, believe it or not. When I was a kid, I loved Junkyard Dog and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and I didn't even watch wrestling a lot, but I watched the cartoon. What was that called? Like, I'm sure one of you wrestling heads will know. There's a big, maybe it's died down a little bit, but at least for a while, there was like a big connection between wrestling and comedy, which I thought was kind of fun. All right, so we're getting very close on this looking like a thing from a movie that we all like. Man, I've enjoyed eating this Chinese food, but I think I'm about done. Hacksaw, yeah, dude, Hacksaw ruled. Sidecar, good point. Driving a land speeder has to be a lot like being a passenger in a sidecar. Which I know about that, and so does he. All right. Sidecar, did you get the movie I left you in my mailbox? Sidecar is a motorcycle head, and I suggested to him that he watch the movie Knight Riders by George Romero that I was mentioning the other night. If I have some time, I'm going to get to my movie shelf and work on it. And the other night, I was talking about a lot of my movies. Look at this. This is really starting to look good now, huh? Who's my favorite Spidey villain? Great question. I used to read Spider-Man comics a ton as a kid. That's one I gotta give some thought to. I would say, I think I'd go with Doc Ock. Maybe the Chameleon. I think maybe would be two of my answers, anyways. Stop rolling away, Lego pieces. Carnage? Yeah, Carnage is alright. I never dug the whole Carnage Venom stuff as much. I thought the Venom movie with Tom Hardy was great, not for the right reasons. But I really, really loved it. Oh, Sandman was a great Spider-Man villain. Loved Sandman. They didn't do him justice in that movie, Spider-Man 3, but nobody got justice in that movie, especially the audience. So, what you building, Timmy? Stuff. I'm building a Lego Star Wars Luke's Land Speeder from A New Hope. And, oh, these are the seats I just built. That's cool. These are very 70s seats. Very cool. So there's the seats. This is looking great. I almost bought the other set that it was Obi-Wan's shack. You know what? I back up. Someone was asking me my favorite Star Wars character, and I didn't finish answering the question because I could answer that question for 16 hours because I'm incorrigible. So my favorite Star Wars character would actually, yes, be Obi-Wan Kenobi. He fucking rules. And, I thought Ewan McGregor did a good job. Obviously, Sir Alec Guinness did a good job. And he's a complex character who, wrestles with the truth and wrestles with his part in the fucking falling apart of the galaxy. And that's why I think that Obi-Wan show that Disney Plus is doing could be very cool. I think that's the best idea out of all the shows, ideas that they've had. And while I think the Mando is awesome, I think the Obi-Wan could be even better if they let me control everything about it. So, which is not going to happen. And I also just put this piece on backwards. Okay, so now I'm going to... Sir Alec Guinness was so salty about doing Star Wars. That's fine. So was Han Solo, Harrison Ford. Yeah, they're allowed. It's fine. So here's my other weirder comment about Star Wars and favorite characters. Right now, if you're as big of a dork as me, and a lot of you aren't, you should thank the gods for that. You might know that there's a new Star Wars, publishing storyline, whatever, I don't know what you call it, but it's called The High Republic, and it takes place 200 years before the birth of Darth Vader, of Anakin Skywalker. And what they do with that is that gives them the freedom to tell new stories that aren't tied into anything, because even, when they try and do that in the new, with Star Wars movies that take place anytime around the Luke Skywalker stuff, it still always ends up being about Luke Skywalker, which is fine, but what's cool about the High Republic is that it's way before all that shit, so you really can't. I've read a few of the books, and so far there has been one recognizable last name, but it wasn't even that recognizable last name, unless you're a giant dork like me. It was the last name of the dude. It was the same last name of the dude who hands Poe the, hard drive at the beginning of Force Awakens. You know what I mean? So it's deep nerd shit anyways. Anyways, the High Republic fucking rule. It's fun. And there's some great characters in that. There's been some great books. And what's cool is when they put out the books, they put out a book for grown-ups, a book for young adults, and a book for, kids, like my daughter's age, like tweens or whatever. And so I read the one for my age, and she read the one for her age, and then she asked me to read the one for her age, too, because she's like, it's so good, you'll love it. And I did love it. It's good. But I think one of my favorite Star Wars characters is somebody from those. Avar Kriss is her name, and she's a Jedi in the High Republic stuff, and she is a very cool character. So, did I just fucking break something? What did I do wrong here? Oh, God. I think I just put on something backwards. Oh, I just did put something on the bottom of this. Oh, my God, you guys. Is Darth Plagueis have that? No, Darth Plagueis was, way before that, wasn't he? Are they different stories or the same thing, just simplified? Oh, no, they're different stories about different... No, they're not when you have the adult version and the young adult version and the kid version. No, they're three different stories. They're just all about, the Jedi. Because what happens is, the cool thing about the High Republic is that everything's fine. Which I know maybe doesn't sound that interesting at first. But we have never seen the Jedi, when everything's fine. Really, maybe a little bit in the prequels, but not really. When you think about it, everything was not really fine. So it's everything's fine, and then, these really badass, cool new villains show up that, can control hyperspace and shit, so it'll get interesting, and I just enjoy it, and I always like reading, I like Star Wars stories, and I like that they're doing something a little different with it, and the real reason I like it, and I like the character that I said I did, is because they really get into the spirituality of Star Wars more, because the Jedi are, doing fine and very powerful and not being challenged, so they can kind of grow as they want, and so there's a lot of more meditative stuff and spiritual stuff in it. This lady uses the Force to braid her own hair, as a meditation technique, which I thought just was fucking cool and creative, so I like it. Anyways, I think I've talked about Star Wars enough. Timmy would be a Bitcoin in prison. That's funny. Okay, so we're just about done with this. Here's how fucking obsessive I am. I'm looking back to make sure I didn't miss directions for putting C-3PO together, as if I don't know how. I mean, obviously, it's this, and then he's done, right? Like, it's fine. So the Jawa, you put on this all-black head with two little, like, I bet the eyes glow in the dark, too. Then you put on the little hood. Oh, yeah. And this. There we go. And there's always some leftover pieces that you can lose and step on or swallow. Give to your baby to swallow, you know. Okay. And they always give you a suggestion for what to make it look like, you know. Like how to... Oh, what's the Jawa supposed to be holding? What is that? Jesus Christ. That's just his hand. Okay. Anyways, so there's a Jawa hiding in his little thing. Come on. See, I was going to try to get a second camera for this, but it just didn't. I agree, that would be funny to be like a background actor in some weird sci-fi movie and now they're making toys out of you. Yeah. That would be really funny. And it has happened many, many times. All right, so there's the there's the Star Wars land speeder. Luke and C-3PO going on a extremely heterosexual journey together. And there's a little hiding cave where the Jawa's waiting to fuck people up. Auction? I mean, it could, you know. I don't know. We'll think about that. Okay, so there's the first kit. Now, because we hit the hype train tonight, I have agreed to do a second one. But first, I'm going to eat another piece of birthday cake fudge. Thank you. Hold on. Hang on. What do I think of people saying Dumbledore and Gandalf are the same person? I don't know. They're saying stuff to try and get morons like me to accidentally read it out loud in front of a couple hundred people. Nice shirt. Thank you. Isn't that fun? It says Bork, Bork, Bork on it. I should have found out the name of the independent artist because I ordered it from T-Public. Last year, my daughter and I got nerdy t-shirts for the pandemic, and this year we did it again. So I got this one, and I'll show you the one I bought for her. Which might even be nerdier than a Muppet shirt. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't be nerdy right now because it's kind of in the zeitgeist, but so are the Muppets. Holy shit. I almost knocked that thing over. Okay. This is a shirt I bought for my daughter. If you can't tell what it is, it's adorable versions of all the Godzilla monsters. And King Kong, I believe. I guess that's King Kong over there, too. So, yeah. And she doesn't know... She wanted a Godzilla shirt, but she doesn't know she got that one, so... Anyways, Lego model number 2. Speaking of my daughter... here's the thing when you're a parent, okay? And this is leading into Lego model number 2. Don't get upset. It's coming. You know, nowadays, it's funny because people are more aware of gender and what it means and what it doesn't mean, and if it's really important and if it's, you know, like, and just how it all works, right? When you're raising a kid, you really find out that, like, corporate America is just constantly trying to press gender on them, right? And like Target, you remember a few years back, like the girl toys, like Barbie dolls and stuff, where it had on a pink wall. Those aisles had pink walls, and the toys that were supposed to be boys' toys were a blue wall, right? Well, everybody can play with everything. It doesn't fucking matter, right? So they finally just went brown for everything. And same thing with clothes. And I think all the clothes, like at a department store, should just be kids' clothes, and you pick out what the fuck you want. Like my daughter wears bow ties sometimes, you know, and she's fucking chill. She doesn't care. We were at a store once, and we were getting T-shirts to wear to a 4th of July parade, and I wanted to get her a Captain America shirt. She's like, "Well, that shirt's for boys." I'm like, "Nah." I said, "You can wear whatever you want." She's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, girls wear blue shirts all the time, and girls like Captain America. You can wear this." And I'm like, "When we go home, you can look at my closet, see all the pink and purple shirts I wear." She's like, "Okay." And then, like 2 minutes later, we're walking through the clothing department, and we see a boy pick out a purple Frozen shirt with, like, Anna and Elsa and stuff on it. And the mom goes, "Put that down. That's for girls." I love the idea that you're like so afraid of your son wearing a t-shirt with girls on it that you shout at him like it's a handgun, right? But anyway, so we see this lady being like, "Put that down. That's for girls." And my daughter just looks at me and she's like, "No, it's not." So fucking chill. Yeah, dude. Anyway, so that being said, all toys are for everybody. So like what you want to like. So my next one I'm building, which is probably going to be way harder than it looks, is this Lego Friends fucking like beach party hangout. They got a karaoke stage and a convertible and ice cream. This is going to be fucking radical, right? So, and I don't know, like, this is obviously, now by even purchasing this, I've accidentally supported corporate America's egregious enforcing of fucking gender norms, right? But maybe by me buying it and not even being able to open it, it's showing how strong women really are, right? But God damn it! What's in my water? An orange? That's a picture on the cup. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Scrabbies. It's crazy, right? Sherm 91, I mean, you know, you can't fight every battle at once. And yes, I'm sure some of these toys are assembled by children. It's too bad, you know? But it's hard to fight every battle at once. I'll just say that, you know? Oh, Corbett Denmark, yeah. Do I build Gundams? No. Dude, it took me like an hour to build one Lego model. You think you can build a fucking Gundam? It'd take me 6 weeks. Anyways. And this looks more complicated than the Star Wars thing was. Okay, let's make sure I'm not throwing away any Legos. And if you didn't see the beginning of the stream, I made some Legos explode. I literally put some together and squeezed too hard and they explode. Yeah, Lego is 100% backwards compatible. You're right. Good point. Do I ever glue Legos? I don't think so. I have been shellacking puzzles, though, and framing them, and that's a good time. Gundams aren't difficult, just don't break anything. Well, I got news for you. Not breaking stuff is difficult. And I did put this all in one pile instead of sorting it out, which is probably something I'll regret soon, because this does look more complicated than the Star Wars one was. Also, if you've never seen it, one of my favorite Whitest Kid sketches is the Mall Bitches sketch. I don't know why I brought that up. Okay, so... That's gonna be so fun! Okay, so bag one, which we mixed up all the bags. Bag one is this girl and her saxophone in her car, and this one is this girl and her ice cream and her stage. So, there we go. Hey, the donations thing is finally working. Thanks to Tree Horse Bear Pig, donated $25. Hey, happy birthday, Timmy. Love you, bud. Zucchini Boys for life. Thank you very much. That's fucking radical. Okay, first we're going to be assembling this girl and her saxophone. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have piled all this shit together. I found the saxophone. I used to play saxophone. And that's the kind I used to play. That's an alto. You can tell because it's not... because of the shape of the bell down here, and also because the neck is not curved. If it curves down a little bit, that's a tenor. Okay, so... Oh, I see. Okay, when I talked about Lego drawing curvy curves on their lady minifigures, I didn't even think about this, which is what they're doing is they're actually, like, making girl-shaped characters. I mean, this isn't, like... This, to me, doesn't look like they're trying to sexualize her, though. They're just, like, making a, you know, like, making a girl body. You know, I don't know. It's fine. I suppose, you know. Okay. And then we got the dress, right? What's this Lego based off of? It's not based off of anything. It's based off them trying to get like the preteen girl market and not realizing that preteen girls can just enjoy regular Legos also. Fucking morons. Okay, wait, where's the dress at? There's supposed to be a big poofy skirt for her. Is it in this? Is this the big poofy skirt? I bet it is. They leave the sexualization of Legos to the customer. They don't really fit with your regular Lego setups at all. So, like, oh, wait a minute, though. I mean, you could just, like, there's Luke going along in Tatooine, and then they meet this, like, wonderful kind of different shaped humanoid with a, with a saxophone, and she parties with them. Can she fit on the car? Can she stand on their car? Oh, my God. Dude, if you can't make your people... Okay, she can stand on the car. See? That works. Yeah, see? Luke finally meets a sexy saxophonist. He never got laid in the films, So there he meets a nice lady. They go home and have kids that are musicians and space wizards and can wind up a storm. All right. She was on her way to play saxophone for Menska and the Pig Dicks. Hell yeah. Anyway, so then you take her apart, and her hair keeps falling off. You take her apart to put the skirt on. Now she's got this big poofy skirt, and she's having a great time. What I'm going to be interested in here is obviously the storyline. But the performer girl is with the car, and the other girl is with the stage. So I'm wondering if they're going to have some sort of logic to back that up, or what. Isn't eating Chinese and building Legos for your birthday a little depressing? Also me. Gets pizza and builds Gundam style model. I don't know why this is depressing. I am not looking at my phone, just watching everyone in my town on Facebook, regurgitating lies about the pandemic. I'm enjoying myself talking to people who understand my sense of humor because they watched our show. And, enjoying food, which is great, and putting together little models, I'm so pissed that this has nothing to do with the show, friends. Succubus Sally, here's an interesting story, and I've always been fascinated by this. This is a couple years ago, but if you don't know, I have a regular day job as an insurance agent, and it's at a small office. And we get pretty busy sometimes. And we, for a while, we had my boss, they hired a girl. I guess you could call her a secretary, but she kind of did everything else that we were just too busy to do. And she was younger, right? She was like only 19 or something when she worked there. But anyway, so this would have been like 2019-ish, right? And she was about 19, and I noticed one day that she had a Friends tattoo. She wore, in the summer, was wearing a shirt where you could kind of see, like, right here, and you could see she had a tattoo of the Friends logo. And I was like, I never asked her about it because I didn't want to, like, embarrass her or anything, but I was like, you were like a baby when Friends stopped. So, like, I was just always fascinated with that. Like, well, where did you pick up, like, how did you get so into Friends? I've just always, I don't know, ever since then I've been like, where did that girl, why did she like Friends that much? Or, here's my other theory, that Friends are forever. Good point. Here's my other theory. Fuck anyone who's being a dick about this. I'm thankful you're here because I am too. It's just oh yeah, okay. Thank you, Sean Kinnear. This is therapeutic. If this is your release post-therapy, you know what? I get that too after I go to therapy. Like, you have that, sometimes you get out of therapy and you just feel really fucking good. And then other times you get out of therapy and it feels like, because this is kind of what therapy does sometimes, is it feels like it kind of scrubbed out, like exfoliated, right? And so all those flakes and all that crap that was stuck in the pores of your mind and your heart are now fucking falling out. And so you feel a little crazy, Anyway, so Friends, so she had a Friends tattoo way after Friends was over, but also she was very young, would be a very young fan of Friends. But yes, Friends is still on. It's on Netflix all the time. So totally possible that she just liked Friends. My other theory is that she and her friends, her actual friends, like other friends in high school, went and just like got this tattoo because they're friends. And I like that idea because I like the idea that like these people would go get the Friends logo tattooed on them because they're friends and maybe not even know that it's from Friends. Like I just kind of sometimes I like that enjoyable, safe kind of ignorance. You know what I mean? Like it's like there's nothing wrong with not knowing about that. You know what I mean? And so I just think that's cute. Anyways. There's that story. What a fucking weird one that was. Okay. Haha, we're friends, so that's unique. But you know what? I mean, if you are going to tie yourself to your friends, that's great too. Oh my god, there's stickers with this one too. And they're fucking... Oh god, they are... Dude, look at the one I'm about to put on. It says R&R Girl. It's that white one. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting. Exactly, Schizodan. Very, very good point, pal. All right, so... Oh, they said, for sure, Timmy, therapy can leave a person raw. That's the good shit, though. Just got to surround with support. You goddamn right. Okay. And I'll talk about it, because fuck it. I'm not afraid of putting all my private life out there as much as I used to. Anyways, as I've mentioned a few times, and people think it's shocking just because I'm such a little child, and I am. I'm currently building a neon Lego car for ladies with saxophones. Anyways, I have a girlfriend, and it's very great. But so we are both people who have dealt with lots of bullshit in the past, and so we both go to therapy and stuff, and it's fucking fantastic to not feel like you're fucking insane because someone else is dealing with it too, So it's good because then you can get out of therapy and be like, wow, I'm fucking crazy. They're like, me too. It's great. Where the fuck is that other little piece, though? There it is. Do I have a fave Whitest Kids reference? Oh, definitely in the hot dog sketch or maybe baked beans. Let's see here. Let's see. Favorite Whitest Kids reference. What did I... Oh, that's... Oh, wow. Someone asked, how do you meet someone like that? Well, I mean, we're long distance, and it started... It's, we started just chatting on the internet, and then just kind of went from there, but it's been fantastic. Way different than anything else I've ever been involved in. And, but yeah, so it's long distance, which can be tough, but also it's a fucking pandemic, right? So it's like... So there's times where it's like, you know what? If you were here, I probably wouldn't want you to come over anyways. So it's fine. Dude, little Timmy Pig Dick is a funny reference. That's a good point. We played football together in college. Do I have a favorite Batman the Animated Series episode? Are you secretly our friend Jordan? Anyways, Whitest Kids have a friend named Jordan who knows so much about Batman the Animated Series. Fucking fantastic. Anyways, I love that show. I don't know the episode names well enough to answer your question. But it rules. It's a great show. Introduced kids to the concept of noir. Got them ready for The Crow. Is there a reason the Grapist hasn't been down on SSS? Has it not been? I don't know. Oh, dude, Frank Rosenthorpe, that was a good character. Thank you. That was a lot of fun to do. That has one of my favorite Sam suggestions for a line, because Sam did suggest it as far as I can remember, is, do you have any last words? Yes, just 3. I just think that's so fucking... That's that kind of stupidity that you have to be brilliant to come up with it. You know what I mean? Like, and Sam has a genius mind. And that is... Because it's hard to write good stupid. You know what I mean? And, like... he just nailed it. And that does not mean that he's stupid. He's not. He's extremely not stupid. It means that, like, it's hard to, like, have believable idiocy, and that's just so dumb and out there. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? What's the story behind that bathroom sketch you wrote? The bathroom camera? I don't know. Sometimes a couple years into the show, I would just be alone on a plane somewhere and, like, write sketches. And I didn't... you know, me, as far as writing sketches, I would always get very fucking, like, self-conscious and anxious before I even knew about anxiety or me having it. And, you know, I just... it was hard for me to pitch stuff, but then eventually I started writing my own stuff and pitching it, and that was more fun. And like the bathroom camera sketches, that's something I wrote out the whole script basically, brought it in, and then they added a bunch of stuff to it, like, you know, the whole thing at the end with, like, Trevor trying to impress Sam with whatever he's about to do in the bathroom, you know, that kind of stuff. Obviously, that was something we came up with as a group, and not just me, but you know, it's fun to do that. And then, like, the very last sketch it shows in the very last episode of the very last season. The last sketch it shows before the last part of Civil War on Drugs was one I wrote, and I actually directed it, even though you didn't really have to do much because the camera's static the whole time, and I was the only performer in it. But anyways, I wrote it and directed it, and the only person in it. It's the time travel one, where I basically referenced that I went back in time and fucked my grandma and then took myself out of existence. I don't know where my head was at on that, but I enjoyed writing it. It was fun. The bathroom camera sketch opened up a whole new fetish for me. Great. You know, I hope you met your wife that way. You know what I mean? Like, I hope you made new friends by being a fucking weirdo together. Do I like Watchmen? I like the... wait, Tim PD? Is that me? Oh, you're calling me Pig Dick. Okay. Yes, I like Watchmen, the show. The new HBO show. Thought it fucking ruled. Because I'm a huge fan of the Watchmen comic. I pretty much read it about once a year or so. And I thought the show was a very cool kind of sequel thing to it. I loved it. I don't really remember the movie, which it seems, from what I can tell, is fine. That I don't remember it. Yeah. Were you hesitant to return back to making Whitest Kids content? No. I was always DTF, you know what I mean, when it came to Whitest Kids stuff, and because I still love those guys, we all still love each other, and we had recently, you know, I've talked about it, especially on some of the early stuff we did last year, where we were recording Zooms and putting them on YouTube. You know, I had made several stupid decisions towards the end of the TV show that kind of, you know, pissed off everybody, and that's fine, you know, it happens. But we had recently, the year or two before all this, kind of, you know, moved past all that, and so we were at a really good place to start doing shit again. At least that's where my head was at. So I was, yeah, super stoked. I think I'm doing this right. Down to field, Darren. Fuck yeah, always. Let me at him. Let me at that hot bod, dude. Let's renormalize saying hot bod. I think that's pretty funny, right? The horse cum emote. There's a horse cum emote. Did I also write the Cowboy Show sketch? No. There's a lot of Timmy sketches that were, like, written by the other dudes when I was at work. Because back in the day, you know, a lot of season 1 and 2 are sketches we wrote before we had a TV show that we wrote for stage back then. And so a lot of time I'd be at work, and so they'd write a lot of those sketches without me. And what you can almost guarantee, almost bet on, is that if I'm half naked in a sketch, that Zach probably had the idea. I don't know why, but I think Timmy Dance was his idea. The Wiggle Dance thing was his idea, you know. I'm not sure who wrote the massage sketch, but it wasn't me. So there you go. Does that box say come on it? What box? Are you talking about this? That's, oh, this. No, CL. Good point. It kind of looks like it. It says CLM for Chicken Lo Mein. If you're ever talking shop, can you talk about one of your first memories being recognized in Ooblik from the show? by the way, if you make a mistake, I will always point it out and make you feel weird for it because right above the enter key on a keyboard is the backspace key, and above that is delete key, so you can delete either way. And you can do that on a phone too. Anyway, so when I was first in Ooblik and someone said, there's Umi from the Oodis Oods You Know I don't remember when the first time was, but you know, pretty much 900,000,009% of the time, fans are fucking awesome, right? Like, very rarely do we have shitbird fans. Above the enter key is the space key. It depends on what you're looking at, dude. Anyways, maybe you're right, but either way, it's there. But see, you can't backspace in your mouth, okay? Kumpo chicken. No, it's not Kumpo chicken. It was, or Kumpo chicken. It was chicken lo mein. Twitch chat adds a trime crunch. A trime crunch. Hey, thank you for saying happy birthday. Okay, where am I on this? There's that. Oh, it's time to put on another sticker. I wish if I had a little more technical prowess, I would have a alarm go off on screen every time it's time for a sticker. Like, do the Pee-wee Herman thing again. Sticker time! You know? Barb, sticker time, Barb! Ooh, this is her front license plate. It's personalized, which I'm not into, but that's okay. To each their own. Andrea. What I like are the personalized license plates that you're like, what? That are just like stating some weird fact that like doesn't need to be there. Like, I love the dudes that are obsessed with their own vehicles and put like Chevy on their license plate for their Chevy truck. And it's like, you know what's going to happen, right? Someone's going to fucking run into your car and you're not going to be able to afford another Chevy for a while. And you're going to have to put that license plate on a fucking, you know, Toyota Corolla. Good. All right, so we're through step 31. You can see it's clearly a vehicle. I didn't know I was building two vehicles. I wasn't really paying attention. Thank you to everybody saying happy birthday. You guys are so sweet. I'm going to be 40 in a couple days. Sucks. No, it's fine. It's good. It beats the alternative, as they always say, right? Anyways, okay, got the headlights, got this on. Yeah, I love when old people. Okay, I love. Okay, old people ruined everything, right? Because of the way they vote. But I do love old people, and I love the way they answer things. Like when they say, like when you say, when you see like there was this old dude I used to see at the radio station I work at, and I'd be like, "How you doing?" And he would always answer, "Well, still." But I mean, he was an old radio announcer, so he had a fucking beautiful voice. Well, I'm still taking nourishment. You know? Love that. Love that kind of response, right? Or another old guy, actually, from the radio station, too, a person that would call in. How you doing? Well, still above ground. Yeah, fuck yeah, you're still above ground. Roger, who wears a leather biker vest and always requests oldies songs that I've never heard of, like fucking Honky Tonk Parts 1 through 2 by Bill Doggett. Kick-ass song. Check it out. Anyways. So I love that kind of shit. That's it. Okay, now it's time for another sticker. This is a great sticker. This is apparently for the iPod thing playing in her car. And if you can't see, it says heart. It's a little out of focus. It says heart. But it looks like it's supposed to be the MP3 player, right? So is this like a millennial tween listening to the band Heart? Ooh, Barracuda! Dude, that song is so fucking good. Yeah. Heart rules, yo. Okay. I don't know. Do they still roll? Is it one of those things where I say they roll and they turn out to be like they have kids and they're locked up in their basement or some shit? You know. That's what happens. Anything you like from like 5 or 10 years ago, all the people end up being secretly evil. Okay. Here's the other one of those I needed. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Okay. Is it time to feed my basement kids? No, I don't have basement kids. I have an attic. All right. So. I hope everybody's enjoying this. You're watching Zucchini Boys. Normally this is a cooking show. Since my birthday's coming up, I don't even remember. Is the person who suggested this in the stream tonight? Because someone last week when I was making Korean food suggested you should eat Chinese food next week. Because fucking Asian food is great. Why not? And make Legos. And I was like, fuck yeah, that's a great idea. And so I went out and bought Legos like the next day because I'm always looking for an excuse to spend money on fun things instead of important stuff. You deserve a zucchini break. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like you're right. All right, so now what are we doing here? We're doing this. And I need 4 of these little weird pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 4 of these little pink circles. That's what she said, bro. That doesn't really make sense, but whatever. Do I introduce myself as Tim or Timmy? Depends on what I'm doing, and that is not a joke. On the radio, I'm Tim, and I don't look for me. It's like I don't have a show or anything. But like as an insurance agent and my other jobs, I'm Tim. This shit, comedy stuff, Timmy. Personal life, Timmy. Like, my girlfriend calls me Timmy. If I get called Tim in personal life, like by my mom or someone I'm dating or whatever, I'm in fucking trouble. And nobody calls me Timothy. Really? I mean, I'm Timothy, like, legally, right? Like, whenever I've had to go to court or shit. I'm only Timothy on, like, my driver's license. You know what I mean? So. Does she call me Timmy during sex? Never mind, long distance. Well, that's a personal question, yes. But, that's different, you know? Phone sex does exist. That's the thing, and I don't want to, yeah, she does know about Whitey's kids. Anyways, I don't want to freak anybody out, but I will say that I hadn't dated anybody in fucking 6 years or something crazy like that, and hadn't even been on anything resembling a date for at least 4. So it's something. A lot of the technology has made a lot of this easier. Video chat is like great. And we definitely, do that. Texting is easier, all that stuff. It's just, we can subscribe to the, if you're long distance dating, here's a good tip. If you are in a long distance thing, one fun thing to do, subscribe to the same streaming services and fucking watch something together. And we'll just time it up, be like, or if you both have the same DVD of something, whatever. But, we'll say, okay, I pause at this, and then just say go. My phone sucks, so, sometimes my texts are delayed, so it doesn't always work, but it generally works. Then you, can talk about it while you're watching it or whatever, How many hot dogs has he eaten so far tonight? The number of hot dogs I've eaten tonight equals the number of the number of hot dogs I've eaten tonight equals the amount of originality points you gain for asking that 1,000-year-old question. Okay, so where does that go? What the fuck is happening here? What is this? Oh, that goes there? Okay. Oh, a few months. Anyways. See, I don't want to talk too much about it, but I do, it's good. It's a good thing, so it's good to talk about, I just don't want to, cause any weirdness for anybody else. Yeah, she has super awesome balls. Thank you, Louis Dracula. Mosh Pit Cafe, you know, I've never thought about that, and that's a fucking perfect... That's a really funny way to make fun of the hot dog people. You're right. Anyways. But no, I mean, obviously, I don't really think people who mention the hot dog thing deserve to be mocked, because the reason you are saying it is because you like it and you like our shit. So cool. Thank you. Yeah. But also shut the fuck up. Oh, we're already giving this thing wheels. Hell yeah. Does Timmy read donuts under $10? I read everything, but it hasn't been popping up as much as it normally does. If I had to erase one sketch from What Is Kids TV history, what would it be and why? First of all, I don't care. I don't think, you know, people love to say, like, oh, you guys would be so canceled if your show was on. No, we wouldn't. That's just bullshit, and you know it. You know, most of our stuff is fine. Even the ones that get edgy and shit, like, we're still kind of coming from an angle that I think is not mean. You know, so anyways, or mean towards the right people, which is white people in power kind of deal. Ooh, look at this. This car now rolls. Hell yeah. Anyways, if I was going to get rid of a sketch, it'd be the Lord of the Rings rape sketch. Just because I'm like, you know what? Screaming rape. I think maybe we don't need to do that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we kind of think we're maybe done. Maybe we're past the point where we should be screaming about rape. So, you know. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the whole thing of right-wing comedy. The right's getting better at comedy and the left is nervous. Yeah. Real fucking nervous. Okay. White Tiger? No way. The White Tiger sketch fucking rules, man. I mean, we make fun of, you know, it's just so crazy, and I think it's pretty clear with that one, like what we're about, you know, just kind of being silly and making fun of shit. All right, next up, what time is it? 8:56. Wow, I was gonna try and be done by 9, but I've still got to build the rest of this girl time thing. This mall bitch's Lego set. I still got food sitting out. Oh, I never ate my fortune cookie. I'm going to have one more crab rangoon and then eat a fortune cookie. Was the John Cleese letter real? No. It is not. Absolutely not. You live in Fargo? Cool. I've been fine. How have you been? Okay. I hate gouging the roof of my mouth. It's the worst. Okay. Did I find relief for the canker sores? Are you talking to me? I've been getting canker sores forever. But, you know, I've been getting not as many. When you pay more attention to not overeating and to keep up on vitamins and stuff, I feel like then it becomes easier to not get canker sores. Okay, so there's the ice cream. And of course, in keeping with this almost mocking tone that this Lego set has towards millennials and young women, the last sticker is going onto like a cell phone. Oh, wait, no, it's not. There's already a cell phone. They made it themselves. Hanging out with all my friends. Friends are friends unto the end, my bitches. Yo, you press the sunglasses into the top of her head. What kind of Lego set is this? Friends. That's literally what it's called. It's purple. The box is purple. And it's like cool girls like hanging out on the beach driving their fucking sweet-ass Corvette. Here we go. We got Luke and C-3PO trying to go have space adventures. Oh no, here comes the Lego Friends. Oh God! Anyways. Mall bitches. Great, that's going to be stuck in my head the rest of the night. Sorry. What did I do wrong here? Oh, there's supposed to be 2 there. Oh my God, they knocked one of the guards out. That's rad. All right. Okay, I'm making a... Oh, here's the last sticker. Oh, it's the sound bars. Wait, did you say trans man or trans woman? I missed what you said. But anyways, that's a pretty great story. Because fuck people who care about where they go to the bathroom. Jesus Christ. I had a joke I said once on Twitter, which I think it's lame to bring up my own joke, but I like it a lot, and I think it's a good point, is, you know, I have a young daughter, and my daughter is much more likely to get, like, molested by people in the U.S. Capitol building. Statistically, provenly statistically, more likely to get molested by someone in the state capitol building than she would in a bathroom filled with transgender people. You know what I mean? Because, like, there's legit, on paper, fucking molesters in the capitol building. You know? There have been, and there probably will be again. There probably are. We just don't know about it yet. You know? Oh, I'm making a boombox. That's what this is going to turn into. There we go. Kick-ass boombox. Now we're making a speaker. Exactly, Gulio. Well, do you mean a trans woman? I mean, I'm not quite sure what you mean, because if... I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, it's all good. Let them go wherever they want. You know, because I know we have fans that are trans, and I have friends that are and stuff. And it's like, it's just got to be so fucking annoying and just so depressing, you know? And it's just so fucking... I can't think of the other word I want to say. But anyways, it's got to be just such a fucking bummer to put together a Lego model wrong. Which I just did. To have a... Anyways, to like constantly have people fucking fretting about you and calling you all these, you know, saying you're gonna do all these horrible things when it's just not true. You know, it's gotta be such a fucking bummer to put up with. What did I do wrong here? Trans poops matter. Hell yeah. I'm starting to get really fucking confused here. Oh, there we go. Okay. But, you know, talk about public restrooms and sing the mall bitches theme makes me miss malls, right? Oh, this isn't just a boombox. This is like a fucking system, bro. This is gonna be a fucking system, brah. How can I tell if my dono actually went to them? Well, because you just donated it. You Turner Green donated $5 and said, "Hey, Timmy, I've opened for all my favorite bands and performed shows with my favorite artists. But when you came to Omaha to do some stand-up, it was the only time I was overwhelmed and couldn't bring myself to go because I was starstruck." Oh, well, I wish you would have come. I was probably super sweaty, and maybe it was during that album I tried to record that wasn't good enough to do anything with. Anyways, next time I'm in Omaha, because eventually I will return to the stage. Next time I'm there, come up and say hi and tell me who you were, and I'll say thanks for the dono back whenever, however long ago it will have been. You know, I'm getting close to being done here. I think I should put the album up for Patreon. It's not even like a thing. It's not. I don't even. It sucked. You don't want it. You're gonna just have to trust me on that one. There are 5 stages of grief and 5 whitest kids guys. Coincidence? I think not. To Turner Green, a fellow Nebraskan. Oh, I'm not a Nebraskan. But I live nearby-ish and get down there for shows. Or were you talking to somebody else? Because there's probably other Nebraskas in... Nebraskas? There's other Nebraskas in here. What Legos did I buy? I bought the Lego Friends set. Dude, what did I do? Oh, here we go. Okay. Man, I feel like I'm fucking this one up, but I think it's okay. I think it's working out. Okay, here we go. Dude, look at her bumping system. These bitches be bumping. I was once in Nebraska. My doctor gave me meds, cleared right up. Burbraspy. Okay, so now we're building the stage. Friends are friends. Oh my god, make it stop. Just shoot me. Okay. I don't know, man. You know, I like Trevor a lot. I think he's a good guy. Been friends for many, many years. Will continue to be. His catchy songs, his songs get too catchy sometimes and get stuck in my head for fucking years sometimes. And there's some sketch we watched recently on Self Suck Saturday. I don't remember what it was. But God, as soon as it started, all 4 or 5 of us, however many people were watching it, from Whitest Kids, however many of us were there watching, we all started singing the goddamn song. What was it? It was the JFK song. That JFK song. You can be you where we can be. You can be. Oh my God. Fucking brainworm, man. And maybe Zach wrote that one too. I don't know. Child Bride too. Yes. Good Lord. Trevor was like my top artist last year on Spotify. That's funny. Yeah, well, you know, the guy is good at writing songs, and he's good at being funny, so I'm glad that he's been doing funny songs, you know? Dude, so I don't do enough on Spotify. I started doing Spotify more this year, so I will have like a top artist or whatever at the end of this year, I suppose. But, and it'll be like someone from the 70s or a ska band. But anyways, okay, so I have Letterboxd, which what am I? I think I'm Timmy W on Letterboxd, and, Letterboxd does a similar, on Letterboxd, it's basically, what you do is you, boy, I hope no Letterboxd reps are watching this being like, man, I thought he was going to pimp our, app, but he just, ends up, he just, doesn't know how to talk. Anyways, Letterboxd is like this, social media app, but it's just for watching movies, and, it's a lot of fun. So you record all. I honestly started using it just so I could fucking remember what movies I watch every year, because I forget and I watch a lot of movies. So I started using it for that, and I ended up I write at least a little bit of a review for every movie I watch now, and it's a good time. And anyways, at the end of the year, they show you what you Oh, I just put this thing together without using the instructions because I'm a fucking badass. Anyways, so at the end of the year, they show you here's your most watched director and actor. And I don't, like, I'm not even quite sure what I watched or what to get to this. But on Letterboxd, my most watched director of 2020 was John Carpenter, which makes sense. He's made a lot of good films, and I watch Halloween every year. Okay, so that's a little weird, but pretty good. John Carpenter, he's made a lot of films. I like genre stuff and horror stuff. Okay, makes sense, sure. My most watched actor was Frank Oz. And that's not even just because I watch a lot of Star Wars movies. I also watch a lot of Muppet movies, and Frank Oz is the voice of a ton of fucking Muppets. He's also the voice of Yoda. And, but there was also some other movies in which he appeared as a human, so that's weird, though, right? Representing 402? Yeah, hell yeah. No, dude, I love Omaha. One thing, I used to go down to Omaha a lot because it's 4 hours from where I live, and I've got a lot of friends down there in the comedy community, and so I would do a lot of shows there, and it's a good place, and I not being able to go down there for last year has been shitty, but what are you gonna do? I'll get back to it. Anyways, after this step, I'll show you all. Man, we're getting pretty late here, but getting close to being done. I do have to eat that fortune cookie and probably a little bit more birthday fudge. Birthday fudge. Anyways, look at this stage. This is going to be their kick-ass little karaoke stage or whatever. Well, not karaoke because she's got a real instrument, so maybe they're real musicians. They're true artistes. Abelardo's, hell yeah. Although I gotta tell you, I am a Cali Taco girl for sure. I fucking love Cali Taco. One time, myself and some friends, several Omaha comedians, went on a little tour of the Midwest. Just a few dates, but we did Omaha, obviously. And then we did Kansas City, Missouri. Probably Des Moines, Minneapolis, maybe? I don't know. And you're just all over the place, how you do. And we ended up eating at, like, multiple places endorsed by Guy Fieri. And I think that's a pretty good way to live your life. It's a good way to travel. Because that guy fucking likes good food. He likes fun. He likes good, fun food. You know what I mean? Have I ever had a dissociative moment where you think to yourself, well, I've been on TV? You know what? Kind of. Sure. Where I had that moment more was just when I lived in New York, and I'd just be walking, even way before we were on TV. When I lived in New York, I'd be walking through New York and just be like, holy fuck, it's New York. Anybody else from New York who's lived in New York think that? It was just like, holy fucking shit, it's New York City. Friends are friends until the end. Lego girls. Dude, I just did that. I had them have a car accident with Obi-Wan. Well, no, it's not Obi-Wan. It's Luke and 3PO in there. But anyways, yes, I do every once in a while have a moment be like, fucking shit, I was on TV. And, just by being part of the comedy community in New York and in LA and stuff, we have a lot of other friends who ended up on TV and who got more successful, huge, became huge famous celebrities, whatever, And so that's always fun to think about. However, I feel like we have, so we there's a lot of people we were friends with or whatever that went on to success and awesome, right? Now, I think great for all those people, no bitterness, whatever. But I think what's cool about whitest kids is that not a lot of friends, even some of the people who are huge and can fucking buy my house if they wanted to, please buy my house. Not all those people could say, hey, I had a TV show where me and my friends could do whatever the goddamn fuck we wanted to and not get in trouble. And people watched it. And we could still, like, go around and, like, do shows about it. We could still go on the internet and people remember it and, you know, annoy me by mentioning lines from it, you know? Like, we could still do all that. And I think that's a cool thing to be able to say you did, you know? And I think this stage is, like, almost done. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I'll buy your house if you promise to keep living in it. Yeah, but I'm not going to, like, pay for it. That's kind of what we're talking about here. Eric Andre? Yeah, dude, a lot of us are friends with Eric. I love that guy. Fucking nutcase. Really good dude. Alright. So, this is a mic stand? Oh, yeah. Dude, a little mic stand for the girls to have for their fun. Okay, and then we got another stand that you put over here. That you put the bird on. Well, there's your Eric Andre reference. Put a bird on it. Isn't that him? No, he was bird up. Put a bird on it was Portlandia. Anyways, and that's the Zucchini Boys birthday Lego Chinese food show. So there's a stage. And now it suggests you put this lady on it in her skirt. This is wholesome. You know what? For being from a dick and farts and boobs and blood and murder show, I approve of all those things for entertainment, by the way. It is fun to be able to, like, be back 10 years later and perform. Well, I guess this is performing. You know, have this show. And people call it wholesome, like, a lot. You know, it happens a lot. And I'm like, yeah, you know, we have many... Whitest kids have many modes, you know. And we have some wholesome sketches. Dude, the fact that I've yet to see you sip that delicious-looking cup of water is unsettling. I know that's weird, because I'm a guy who always makes myself lots of drinks and never drinks them. I'm a fucking piece of shit. Okay, so there's, like, the fun stage. There she is. She's got her bird and her saxophone. Two musts when you're a musician. And there she is. And then, okay, so let's give her friend with the phone and the ice cream the vehicle then, right? So here she is in her car. Yeah, right. And here she is crashing into New Hope-style Luke in his druggy poncho. And his meth head friend C-3PO. Oh, God! Oh, no! Right? So, there we go. And C-3PO is going to... he's sick of people always calling him the gay robot, so he's going to assert his heterosexuality by going on a date with the lady in the convertible. And they're having fun. And Luke's just to drive in enjoying karaoke. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, they're partying. Dude, he's on a date with her. It's consensual, right? I mean, he does the way he's laying in there does not look consensual, okay? But it's consensual. I know that C-3PO would be chill, you know? There we go. And now they're nice together. See? Dude, Adventures of Interest, you're so right. It's like they didn't know what girls like. What do girls like? I don't know. Parrots, huge ass 90s style fucking bumping boombox systems. You know that guy from Do the Right Thing who go, you know, Radio Raheem? That's what girls like. Girls all want to be Radio Raheem. Anyways, here's another piece of fudge. And that's what I'm saying, Adventures of Interest. So how would they even know that? Come to Sioux Falls? No. When things are open back up, I will perform in Sioux Falls again. Anyways, so you gotta eat a fortune cookie because I ate Chinese food tonight. Now I don't know if everybody has different things, traditions for fortune cookies. I eat the whole thing and then read the fortune. Everything is open in Sioux Falls, LOL. Well, I'm not. I'm not going to go do shows yet. I have other comedian friends who are, and I'm not going to do it yet. No, voluptus solamenta, whatever your name was. No, I just forgot my water was here. Anyways. All right. Oh, did I eat the whole fortune cookie yet? I feel like there's part of it I didn't eat yet. Did I eat it all? Fuck. I'm going to screw up my fate. Someone tell me. Oh, Succubus Sally, great question. I've had two. My daughter loves to go to Chinese buffet. She used to love to go to the pizza buffet and the Chinese buffet. And it's been weird since we haven't been to a buffet in, a year. But she once told me when she was like 4 or 5, do you know why I like to go to buffets? I was like, why is that? She's like, because the food's already ready when you get there. Or no, that's not what she said. She said, do you know why I like to go to buffets? Because you don't have to wait. I was like, well, you're fucking right. You don't have to wait. It is super convenient. You go there, you pay the money, you're eating like 2 minutes later, right? Anyway, so one time I opened a fortune cookie and it was a piece of paper, but the piece of paper was blank. And I have opened an empty fortune cookie before too, but I feel like a blank piece of paper is even fucking weirder, right? That means like you're dead. Anyway, so I've eaten my fortune cookie. Here's my slip. Here's my fortune. Well, I don't know if it's a fortune, but it's hard for me to disagree. It says, you are sociable and entertaining. It honestly fucking says that. I don't know if you can read that. Yeah, it's kind of bright. Anyways, in the bedroom. You are sociable and entertaining. Hey, I mean, right? The cookie knows, right? Should I eat another one? Or should I not tempt fate, right? Double fortune, should I do it? Tempt. Keep going, please. They actually gave me 3, which, okay, I don't think I ordered that much food, and I only ate about half of each of these containers. I barely got into the veggie fried rice, but I got a pint of chicken lo mein, a pint of veggie fried rice, and an order of rangoons. They gave me 3 fortune cookies. Dude, if the next one says pig dick, I love when they assume I have friends. Me too, man. Do it slow. Paradaren says, consider bad luck to demand fortune, give you more. Ancient Chinese lore tells of this. Just kidding, Americans made fortune cookies. Yeah, I know it's all bullshit, but it's fun. And that one, I have felt sociable and entertaining tonight, and I think we've all had fun here. Mosh Pit Cafe says fortune cookie eating stream 1. Now? It's happening right now! I'm not going to tell you what it says until I'm done chewing the cookie. No, I have other things to drink. Don't worry, Spike. See? You can't stand horoscopes, but fortune cookies are the real thing. Listen, I have been reading more about astrology. And now I'm not someone who's going to worship. I'm not going to find anything to worship except Star Wars and like, cheese. But, I think we're going to look into astrology. It's important to notice that, to me, I think the best way to look at it is it's just a fascinating study. It's a fascinating way to study things, the movements of planets and things in relation to how people interact with each other, right? I think that's fascinating. And I think when you read into it enough, there's enough instances of accuracy where I think it's, it definitely has, its place as something for people to enjoy and kind of focus on. I think it's fun. And is everything in every horoscope gonna be true? Fucking of course not. But it's still fun to read, and kind of look at it I was like, oh, what could this mean? Because I just think there's a lot of, I think there's been enough out there that is kind of accurate and right that it's still fun to look at, So I think if you look at it with the mindset of, this isn't a fucking stone tablet being handed down. I don't believe in that either, but this isn't the word of God, who I also don't believe in, but this isn't the word of God or anything. It's not meant to be anything like that. It's like, here's some guidance, and I think it's fun that way. Okay, so here's the second one. You will travel far and wide for both pleasure and business. Well, I have traveled all over the place for business, if you count comedy touring as business, which I barely do because it's a lot of fun. I have traveled for pleasure, and as far as I will travel for pleasure, I mean, I'm taking my first airplane trip in over a year to Rhode Island in a few weeks, and that's a pleasure trip, so that'll be good. Here's the third fortune cookie, and then I might fall asleep on stream. Alien Princess says, that's totally what tarot is, too. It's a guide, and you take what you interpret out of it. Absolutely. There's a much shorter way to say what I said, and you said it, so thank you. Thank you for... you like my goatee? I feel like I didn't have it when I started, but I've been on here forever. Anyways, third fortune cookie. The cookie knows too much. Round number 3. This was not sparkling water. This was normal water. This is sparkling water. What's that mean? But you're paying for real therapy, haha. Well, first of all, suck my butt. Therapy is different than astrology. What are you talking about? A lot of people just don't have fun, is what I'm getting from some of the comments about astrology. My fiance wants to move to South Dakota. They say it's beautiful. True? The land is beautiful. The opinions are not. Okay. Third one. Third fortune. You will conquer obstacles to achieve success. First of all, let's just point out the obvious here. These 3 fortunes are so fucking broad. You can apply them to anything and it works, right? Now, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt here. Tonight, but when I started building Legos, I was building this thing, and I pushed too hard, and the whole thing exploded. It was crazy. If you were here the first 10, 20 minutes of the stream, that's what happened. Did I overcome that to succeed? You goddamn right I did. I finished the Jawa cave. I built the Luke thing. I built this thing. This fucking boombox. Ate some food. It was great. So I would say yes. Okay, so Hype Train was a hit. That's right. I'm out of Legos. I should be done. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. That's normally about my limit. So here's what else I'm going to be doing though tonight, not on stream, but I'll give you guys a little preview. So oh god, I've got the shelf over here that I want to put. It's a cheapy shelf from Target that I want to put more shelves on to hold Blu-rays, because it only came with 3. So I have my friend who has wood. You gotta go to the right friends you gotta have your wood friends, right? I have a brother who's a wood friend, and my ex-wife's boyfriend, we're all buddies still, he's a wood guy, he's a wood man. So anyways, I'm going to, this is a shelf I bought from Target, and it's just this and had 3 black shelves. So I asked him to find me some wood. And this one's probably bowing a little bit, so I think once I put stuff on, it'll be fine. But so he put little, see, it's these adjustable shelves that have these little metal knobby deals. See that? So he got me some boards, and they sanded them. They both did. And I'm going to be putting on wood treatment, not varnish. It's clear stuff, you know, because I want it to be this color. But so then I gave him the wrong measurements, so I need to like kind of gouge in some of the divots a little bit. But so basically they're going to be like this. And there'll be a third one probably down there somewhere. It's going to look fucking chill, right? And then I'll put all my Blu-rays up here, so just give you an idea, you know. A bunch of my hair just went in my mouth, but whatever. So it's going to look like that, right? Gonna look fucking cool. Be honest, how many hot dogs have you had today? I've had as many hot dogs as originality points you get for asking that question, which is 0. Okay, so, that's where we're at. So I'm not gonna have Blu-rays on this shelf. These are gonna be moved. That's just gonna be like weird toys and shit. And I think it's gonna be a pretty cool shelf. I gotta be done streaming. I'm tired. But I am going to be, like I said, varnishing the shelves. If we didn't have streams scheduled already the next couple nights, I'd maybe do like a This Old House tomorrow night and varnish these things on stream. But I want to get it done, so I'm just going to do it. Maybe some other time I'll do some fucking house shit. Well, I might try and buy a house in the next year or so. So maybe at that point I can fucking do some woodworking. I don't really know how to woodwork, but I'll learn. All right? Anyways, come back to me. Oh, God. DIY videos? Oh, okay. You meant that. Yeah. For a second, I thought you were trying to tell me to do porn. Woodworking isn't hard. Just measure a lot. Wow, I moved the camera's in a way different place, and the microphone's in front of it. Welcome back to me living on a foam bubble. I was never full-time in a comedy, Sparky's in. You're asking me if I'm going to go full-time into it. I never did full-time comedy again except on Whitest Kids. So. Anyways, I'm dumb. I'm dumb? I'm dumb. I mean, yeah. Holy shit, though. Gasfire just donated $50. Happy birthday, Timothy. Been a fan for years. I was even at the Civil War on Drugs screening at the Steve Allen Theater in 2011. Yes, that was 2011. Good call. You guys put a smile on my face. A swine's member will never hinder a noble spirit. Let's go to Mars. Holy shit, Gasfire. That's awesome. Thank you so much, yo. That very, very much appreciated. Anyways, that's been the show. I hope everybody had a good time. I certainly did. And the ladies did. The Lego ladies did. The Lego friends, they had a good time. Luke and 3PO had a good time, you know. So, there you go. Oh, and the Jawa in his little cave that I crushed. Hey, let's raid somebody. You gotta raid somebody. Who haven't I raided in a while? This always takes a while on my fucking shit. Alright. My laptop's slow with this stuff. Anyways, yeah, still a little creeped out. Gonna eat some more fudge. A little creeped out. The fortune's not that bad. Also, you know, I had thought about what to say about astrology before, and then I completely, you know, fucked it up when I decided to say it offhand. But basically, my point there is, don't judge people for doing shit that makes them happy unless they're somehow using it to tell you what to do, which doesn't really happen with astrology, you know. It's not like when other religions would be like, well, my religion says I can't do this, but it also says you can't do this. It's like, what? Anyways, astrology's not like that. But also, that's not a religion, you know? It's just like it's a study that people used to do and still do to just kind of, you know, try and predict things. Well, it's not even a prediction thing anymore. Now it's more about just kind of trying to determine what effect that kind of stuff might have on people. And I think it's fun to see. And no, you're not going to jump into it wholeheartedly and believe everything it says. But it is fun to think about. And it is fun when something... sometimes an eerily accurate thing will happen. That's fun. So, like, don't shit on people for it. Fucking, you know, that's like what other religions do is shit on people. Like, that's what atheism is, shitting on people. Just stop shitting on people. Anyways, let's find a thing to raid. I love how, because I guess we raided QAnon once, that QAnon comes up on our list of possible raids. Love it. Where'd my water go? I drank it. You know, we haven't raided these guys in a while. We're going to raid Can't Eat Onions. Here we go. The microphone makes me look censored. It does, doesn't it? Oh, hi. Okay, be nice, everybody. These guys are rad. I've rated them before. It's another cooking show, and they're much better equipped than me. And plus, they're probably cooking, which I didn't do to them. Anyways, be nice. Love you.